Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna play Resident Evil DLC, Ethan Must Die. It's a game mode where everything is randomized and you have to make your way through the main house and get over to the greenhouse and defeat Marguerite. Now there are crates everywhere in the house that are randomized. There's weapons in them, but there's also sometimes bombs, so you need to be careful. You can actually recognize them if they have only one tape on the crate. And you can also get close and listen. You can hear like a ticking sound, so that's how you can see which one is a bomb and which one is not. You don't actually have to kill a lot of enemies. You actually only have to do it a couple of times because there are traps in the house you can use against the enemies, and I'm going to show you that in a bit. So we're starting outside, and usually there's a box right in front of you, but there's not in my case, and also a box right to the left of the stairs here. It's also a box right in front of the shotgun room as well, and in this little alcove over here. Be careful when you pick this box up because the molded behind you can hit you, but if you run exactly as I did, you shouldn't be hit. So just keep continuing on. Don't bother closing the door, it'll close itself. Keep running because there's a molder right behind you. Close this door. A molder will spawn right behind you, so duck here so he'll walk right into the bomb and die. Usually a crate spawns right to the left of here, but there's not in my playthrough. A box also usually spawns right in front of you. You need to be quick about slashing this because the molder spawns right behind you, but if you're quick about it, you can open the door before he reaches you. Just go in and remember to close this door so he doesn't follow you. Trigger this pressure plate by sprinting, but not that one because we need to use it for later. Also this one. Now when you go back, you'll actually see a faster molded spawn, so now you just need to trigger that pressure plate. Just keep running and he should die from it. So you don't need to waste any bullets. Don't trigger this one as well, we're gonna use it in a bit. A crate spawns at the left side as well, as you can see. Now just wait until the molder spawns and just lure him back to the pressure plate. He probably won't die from it, so just run past him and close this door so he doesn't follow you. There's also a crate right here. One of the big molders is gonna spawn when you get close to this door, so just open it completely so he can walk through. So you can lure him back into the room and run past him. Just block, just in case he doesn't hit you with his puke, and just run past him now. Close this door just in case he follows you. There's usually a crate here, but there's not. Don't open the door on the left, we're gonna come back to it later. Usually there's a crate to the right. There's a few bombs here, so make sure you duck. There's also a molder to the left, so just trigger him and lure him back into the bomb so he'll die. There's usually a crate right in front of you, and if you look to the left, you'll be able to see a bomb. Just shoot it so we can enter the door we saw earlier. Careful with this bomb. In the next room, 2 molded will spawn, and you will have to kill them in order to move on. So I recommend just using whatever you got, or you can use the pressure plate in the middle to kill them, which I will show in a bit. When you go right here, they will spawn. Gonna shoot this guy for a little bit. I was hoping he would die, but it's okay. Just gonna run here and wait right here. That's it. When you walk through the door, a fast molded is going to spawn, so you want to close this door really quickly so it doesn't follow you. There's a trap in this next part, so I recommend walking backwards up the stairs until you hear like something cracking or falling, and then just sprint all the way down and duck maybe, just in case. This next room has crates filled with bombs. You can see the crates have 1 tape on them, so just trigger this pressure plate, sprint onto it, and fall to the left, and you shouldn't get hit. There's a turret on the other side of this door, so as soon as you can walk through, just run to the right. And a molded will spawn as well, so just keep running. And there's a turret at the end, so duck. It's gonna kill the molded behind you, so just wait here until he's dead. This next room has 2 turrets, 1 on the right and 1 on the far left. So just walk in and shoot the bomb right here. Keep running because the other turret can hit you from there, and shoot this bomb. Now I just want to open this door and make the molded spawn, and then run back outside, close the door, and wait for the turrets to kill them. Oh, and I forgot to mention that there's usually a crate right when you open this door, like right in front of the turret, but there wasn't in my case. Wait for the shooting to stop to make sure the molded are dead. When you turn to your right, 2 molded will spawn behind you. You can use the barrel to kill them. I usually only use the barrel on the first one and then just shoot the other one with whatever I got, but I got lucky and he actually fell down to one of the bombs downstairs. And if you look like where I'm looking right now, you can actually see one of the bombs. Just shoot it so you can fall down safely. Right now I'm gonna finish exploring upstairs. Kinda have a bit of a space problem, so I think I'm just gonna use my steroid so I can pick up those enhanced bullets. Remember the molded that fell down and triggered the bomb? Well, if you didn't in your playthrough, then make sure you fall down right where I'm falling, just so you don't trigger the other bomb. Now for this section, just open the door carefully without triggering the plate and then run over it quickly. It will destroy the crate, and then just run past this one. Inside this next room there's a bunch of bombs and a barrel. Just shoot the barrel and the bomb should go off, but there's still a bomb hanging from the lamp. Just walk over here where I did and make the molded spawn and then just shoot the bomb for an easy kill. Watch out for the turret on the left. After you pick up the keys and you try to leave, the doors will lock and you'll have to kill all of the enemies in the room. So go over and crouch by the turret as close as possible, and it should kill all of the enemies. Now move a little bit to the left. And we're done. When you get close to that corner, 2 molded will spawn, so just back out a little bit. Wait for them to get closer to the bomb so you can kill both of them. Now I'm gonna use the last bomb for the faster ones. You just wanna go past the corner, turn around quickly, run over to the bomb, duck, and sprint. The bomb should kill them. I think they actually leap after you and then they get hit by the bomb, but I'm not sure. If they don't die, just run over to the turret and sit exactly how you did before, and they should be killed by the turret. Now for some reason, sometimes this bomb actually gets triggered for some reason. I don't know why. But if it does happen, just do as I said before, run over to the turret as quickly as possible, sit exactly how you did, and the turret should kill them. When you open these doors, be careful, there's a bomb right in the middle of them. What I do is I just open both of the doors and then carefully walk a little bit past it till I hear one of the molded spawn, and then just back out and wait for him to trigger it. When he's dead, turn left and keep running. Open this door and you're back outside. Remember to close it just in case. Now for this next section, I'm gonna walk a little bit slowly until I hear one of the big molded spawn. When he does, I'm gonna shoot these 3 bombs. Now just wait for him to explode and then just run all the way to the greenhouse. By not walking too far ahead, you actually won't make the molded spawn behind you and the one next to the big molded guy. So that's a plus, so you don't have to worry about that. There's a bomb on the right side, so make sure you go this way around, if there's a box here. That one is a bomb. Alright, so I'm just gonna walk slowly up the stairs until she's triggered, and then just block. I don't like to waste a lot of ammo on her right there, so I just run over here. Careful of the bomb. And I just try and find her. Oh, the turret found her. Okay. There's a bomb right there you can shoot if she's close enough. So I'm gonna just try. I don't know if she's gonna get hit by it. I'm gonna stay here for a bit until the turret runs out. I have seen her, by the way. I'm just trying to figure out if I should remove some of these items to get the magnum ammo. I can't seem to decide, as you can see. I just end up spending a lot of time here just wondering about if I should, you know, discard something to get that ammo, but then I decide no, it's not worth it, and when I decide to shoot her, she just moves away. So now I'm only gonna shoot her once with the magnum. I'm gonna block if she comes close or if she's on the ceiling, just in case. My goal is to run past her and then just lure her over to the other traps. I'm gonna try and lure her over to the one here. Just remember not to trigger yourself. And then just run, fall down here. Careful of that bomb. Now I'm just gonna wait for her to come to me. There's a turret right where you fell down, so if she comes that way, the turret will shoot her. And if she comes from the front, I'm gonna shoot that bomb right there. There's also a couple of bombs on the right hand side, and I'm gonna run over there as soon as this bomb is triggered. And yeah, so now it's just a waiting game. Okay, now here the turret is shooting after her, so that's a good thing. Just be careful. As soon as she gets up, I'm gonna trigger this bomb. Now she's running away again. Now careful of this bomb. Now I'm just gonna wait again. Depending on where she comes from, I'm gonna shoot one of these bombs. And there's also a pressure plate right there where she landed, actually. I was quite surprised that she died so quickly, to be honest. Didn't use a lot of ammo, so it just goes to show that you don't need a lot of ammo to complete this at all. You can just use the traps and whatever you have left to complete it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!